Hello. We all want to believe that faced with the same choices or similar choices under similar circumstances, we would make the same decision. And we are not always calm, cool, and collected when we're making decisions. That results in us not being predictable in the way that we decide things. We don't actually even have a process that's going to walk us through so that we can check all the boxes and say, okay, this makes sense to me. Most of us do not. We are also affected by heuristics. So, heuristics are mental shortcuts, and mental shortcuts are there to preserve our brain power. It's important because decision making takes up a lot of energy, and we only have a limited amount of decision making ability per day. So, heuristics are meant to help us, but they make us vulnerable to outside influences, and they make us vulnerable to biases. And there are a lot of biases out there that can be impacting how we are approaching a problem. Some of them are unconscious, we're not even aware. And some of them we can train ourselves to think, yeah, is that a bias that I'm allowing to influence? So all of these biases, all of these heuristics, and the fact that we are emotional beings means that we are actually more likely to make some irrational decisions, emotionally impacted decisions. And yet, in the financial world, we are still taught that it should be simple and straightforward, that we are rational beings, that we can think things through. We assume that people know what their interests are, their goals are, their priorities are, and they're going to act in accordance to what those stated things are. They are not going to be at the mercy of an emotional decision. For instance, feeling some fear when the market falls, or making a decision about buying a home and spending more than they budgeted for because it's their forever home and it makes them feel good without thinking about the long-term impact of their financial plan. They may even use spreadsheets willingly and be engaged in all of that, review their net worth on a regular basis. All of those things aren't happening on a regular basis. And yet the financial industry is still letting us know that that's the way that we should be approaching our clients. So I'm going to give the same advice that I give in almost every video when I'm talking about how do you manage yourself and manage your emotion and manage your biases. Take the time, set a plan, really think about what your goals and your intentions are. Think about how much you want to save. Listen, it's not a retirement plan. It's a what am I spending now and what am I going to spend later? So it's not either or, it's either and you're making a choice. So you're engaged in that choice. How do I want to live myself and live my life now? And then what am I willing to do to put money away so that I can spend and live the lifestyle that I want in the future? Okay. Surround yourself with trusted advisors. I know I sound like a broken record, but people that you can use them as sounding boards. Don't assume that you aren't going to be impacted by emotional decisions and external influences. Assume that you will be. So set up those guardrails. Put some friction between you and the ability to make an emotional decision or make a have a knee-jerk reaction. We're humans. We are emotional. That's what makes life amazing. And we can work with that. We can work with our humanity. We can work with our emotions. We can set up a system so that we are able to be successful because we are emotional and in spite of the fact that we are emotional. I'm Maura. Have a great day.